Brassfield has talked about being untested at this level a bit as a starter. Put up pretty good numbers as a reliever.
3-2 though, finds the outside edge. What a nice bounce back there for Brassfield after the bunt single, the long review, and he strikes out Kojal, looking his second punch out of the first.
Yeah, great pitch. Just catches the outside part of the plate with the slider. Freezes Kojal. Records the second out of the inning.
MLB draft prospect now. Runner goes. Ball off the edge of Brady Dallamore's glove. Dallamore was the DH yesterday. Freshman makes his first start there behind the dish. And it is a runner to second here on a 2-2 count.
Yeah, Helfrich picked a good pitch to go on, breaking pitch down and away, and really tough pitch for Dallamore to handle. Trying to make that quick transfer. The ball pops out of his glove. Go down as a stolen base for Helfrich.
Mason Brassfield able to rally around that bunt single by Ryder Helfrich. Gets 3 punch outs with TCU coming up for the first time. They are now. It just took Dietz a lot longer because of the injuries. As he gets a swing and a miss, goes up to 97 with a high heat.
Yeah, I said fastball up the zone, and it plays so well. It's had a high spin rate, 4-seam fastball, and that's the pitch that the Frogs will have to stay off of. It's just difficult to catch up to and get on top of, and Kramer goes chasing, goes down on strikes. Last season, for Dave Van Horn and his staff, it's not a rebuild, it's always a reload.
They'll have to deal with an early jam. Oh, that took a crazy carom down there and left. They wave around Stroh-Snyder, and he is in. Double down the line by Brunson, and the Horned Frogs strike first.
The ball was well struck off the bat of Brunson. It's by the diving Pompey at third base, and looked like just a regular old-fashioned typical double down the left field line, but that ball kicked off that screen area. Kind of jets out towards the left field line, and you see that ball was hooking down the line, and it kicked off of one of those guards. And Damian Ruiz
hammered to left. That's down from Liddington, and the Horned Frogs add another 2-out single from Rob Liddington Jr. Brunson is in, and it's 2-0.
Well, just a great piece of hitting there from Liddington, and proved himself up last season. That incarnate word, batted .259. Big-time run producer, and again with 2 strikes there. Looks like Dietz tried to go back to that fastball, and Liddington jumps all over it. Big 2-out RBI. This lineup, and you can see the trust that Rick Saarloos already has.
Slider comes inside though, ties up Dallamore, and Dietz does end up with 3 punch outs in the inning, but not. Swing and a miss. Big comeback by Dietz. 95 with the heater.
Yeah, that's a good indication. Hunter Dietz just trusting that fastball, especially a couple runners on the base pass for the Frogs. You're facing one of the best hitters in college baseball, and he just rears back and gives him his best fastball, throws it right by Stroh-Snyder, just above the zone, but well-placed fastball above the hands.
Swing and a miss. Big comeback by Dietz. 95 with the heater.
Yeah, that's a good indication. Hunter Dietz just trusting that fastball, especially a couple runners on the base pass for the Frogs. You're facing one of the best hitters in college baseball, and he just rears back and gives him his best fastball, throws it right by Stroh-Snyder, just above the zone, but well-placed fastball above the hands.
Danger still not gone though. Chase Brunson. Fastball just inside.
Now, when you see that ball kind of pulled in towards a right-handed hitter, that's exactly what Dave Van Horn was saying. He's got a little bit of an overthrow to it, right? He's just not settling in. This is a guy that's rearing back and throwing rather than pitching at the moment.
Arkansas already does have action down in the pen.
I would oftentimes tell my pitchers, give me your 80% fastball. Establish the zone first. Then you can heat it up to 90, 95%. But you got to be able to locate that fastball, and I don't need max effort every pitch.
Does find the zone on 2-0. It's the former Big 12 preseason freshman of the year who wraps one foul down the third base line. Part of a top 10 freshman recruiting class for TCU. Came in, won 19 Big 12 games, finished third in the conference. Struggled with injuries, went 2 and out at the Corvallis Regional, but have come back with a ton of confidence. Preseason favorites in the Big 12, and they played like it yesterday in a 5-4 win over Vandy. 2-2. Just inside. Didn't miss by much.
No, it did not. Here's the problem when you're around the zone. You don't get those pitches.
Hit hard to left. Rutz three's over. It's off his glove. Ruiz can't make the catch, and 2 Horned Frogs score. Second inning with a double for Chase Brunson. So we see Kirk Saarloos come to the mound for the first time.
Yeah, I think it's a chance to try to bring some calm to this situation. And young starter. Just give a chance to breathe and take a breath. And the hog call is out. They are feeling it now. Need to get back into this game and need some production out of the middle of this lineup. Kojal.
The Aloy brothers, they were always men of few words.
That's right.
They didn't have to be men of any more than that because they let their play
do the action. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right. Let your play do the talking.
Kavia was our player of the game in this matchup last year. Big wave and a miss. I think Lianza asked him about 5 questions, and I think he used 6 words to answer.
I think you're exactly right.
Something like that.
Yep.
The Hog fans love him. Kavia, what a find. And the Aloy brothers in general, they brought so much pop to a Hog lineup in desperate need of it last year. Chops it to the left side. Again, it's Franco with a handle. Second straight. With Caden, one of our Shriners children's team captains for Texas Tech, helping her throw out the first pitch. That was some good stuff, man.
Yeah, no, it's always good to come out here. I like being a part of this and getting to kind of make this a little yearly tradition.
We start the inning, a quick punch out here on the Arkansas side.
I think Ben and Craig, you guys called it. Yeah, good call.
That was all correct.
We were 3 for 3. We were 3 for 3.
Pat never misses any of these, so we knew we were in good hands. But bases are now loaded. Man, that's such a, you mentioned it, Pat, such a tough kind of bang-bang decision play if you're Franco.
Yeah.
It's so easy to say in retrospect, why don't you just throw it across the diamond? But I think he was surprised, guys, at the speed of Ruiz coming down the line from first to second. Average pitch early in this game for Arkansas. Blasted to the right side, down for Kramer as he delivers. Franco in from second, and the Horned Frogs tack on. It's 5-1. Hard shot. Oh, what a dive. Gargett with the play. Unreal.
That was Major League. Fully horizontal, and what a backhanded stop by Gargett. No, it is stop. It makes the out at first base. Gets Aloy. Just an unbelievable throw across the diamond, and a good pick at first base by Bob Liddington Jr. That was a couple of hops here, and a short hop near the bag on the dirt. Great defense all the way around.
And that would have been a great play. Hard shot, fair! Robinette drives in another hog on his this horse in there with a double, and how the momentum has turned.
Well, you called it, Ben. You know, you get down to the inning, last inning with 1 run, and what a job by Tate McGuire on the mound for the Hogs, and that momentum shift was felt, I'm sure, throughout that Arkansas dugout. They take advantage of a couple of walks to lead off this 5th inning, and they have scored both of those off the double by Reese Robinette. It's a brand new ball game. Dell, and of course Ron Frazier, the longtime head coach at University of Miami, was our head coach as Arthur goes down swinging. But Fidel wanted to
swing and a miss. Big time pitch from James.
He kept that fastball away from Souza. That time gets him to swing through that pitch above his hands, and good job by James to record the first out there. That was a battle.
James awfully fired up after that pitch. Had a good amount of ride to it. Kind of apply that to his baseball game. He's always been so determined, though. And after that poor first year at Arkansas, he went to another level. Rung up this time, though. They get him on a called strike 3. What a pitch by James to freeze Helfrich.
Yeah, just a little cut on the outside. It didn't have much movement to it, but I think Helfrich thought it was going to break off the plate. Kind of backed up a bit. Nice frame job by Dallimore. Just catches the very edge of that strike zone.
After the early 5-1 cushion.
Yeah, he had the Ruiz single to lead off the 6th, and James working around it. That ball smashed.
Aloy turns this around. Upper tank, Kuhio Aloy, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, that's exactly what he was supposed to do with a hanging changeup, and Roy was just on time, on barrel. That ball was absolutely nuked. 447 feet with 110 exit velo, and that's what you do with a hanging changeup.
Mercy. Kirk Saarloos rolled the dice, let James face Aloy a second time out of the pen, and that backfired. The second longest home run of the weekend. Somehow that was not the longest game. 1-2 the count, runner on second. Got him! What a pitch by Franco as he goes back to the slider. Is this kid good or what?
Nasty job. How about this slider? Down and away. Kojal has no shot. TCU takes that 1-run lead into the bottom of the 8th.
If only it was that simple for everybody else. Looking to tie a career high. Got him! 5 innings of perfect relief from Tate McGuire. Hogs down 1. But the righty on the mound is giving them a fighting chance as we head to the 9th in a 1-run game. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. They'll have to throw down to first, but that does it. The Horned Frogs get their revenge. And Noah Franco, in front of a partisan Arkansas crowd, shuts the door for his first career save.
Well, what a job by Noah Franco. He struggled at the plate coming into this game. Had a few strikeouts at the bat. Puts himself in the bullpen and picks up a huge save and a big win for TCU. TCU goes to 2-0 in the tournament. Drops Arkansas to 1-1 off the left arm of Noah Franco getting the save.
This game had it all tonight, but it's TCU who emerged victorious, and they will play tomorrow night against Oklahoma for the Shriners Children's College Showdown Championship.
Noah Franco, the hero of the day for the Frogs.
How about the final relievers for both Arkansas and TCU? A combined 8 innings, no hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts.
Amazing.
As we send it down to our Leanza Peroni, she's standing by with our player of the game, Noah Franco.
Noah, you came out of the bullpen and got an absolutely clutch performance. 9 outs for the win. How did you stay composed on the mound to get it done?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's another game. Just gotta keep trusting my boys, and I mean, we stay together. It's a good ball club. But when you're playing another good opportunity with playing against another teammates, you gotta take another day.
Top 10 win in front of 22,000 fans. How much did the energy here at Globe Life fuel tonight's performance?
Hey, when you ride or die with your Frog fans over there, that's all it takes.
Arkansas fought back to make it tight, but what does it say about this team's ability to stay in it and get it done?
I mean, like I said, top program. It's, you know, you're gonna get the top of the top and the best of the best overall. No team ever comes out.
Great job. Congratulations.
Leanza, thank you so much. TCU's two-way sensation, Noah Franco, struggled at the plate, more than made up for it on the mound. TCU closes out day 2 with a 5-4 win over Arkansas. We'll see you back here bright and early tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. locally, as Vanderbilt takes on Oklahoma State. Arkansas wraps up their slate against Texas Tech in the championship game for the 2026 Shriners Children's College Showdown tomorrow night, 6:30 Central. TCU and Oklahoma, the pair of 2-0 teams still left. For Leanza Peroni, Pat Combs, Phil Hopwood, our producer, and the rest of our outstanding crew, I'm Ben Wilson saying good night from Globe Life Field.